So, part of the reason why I feel like I've been very depressed um, is the feeling of being trapped. Trapped in a box that can't get out of, and I'm not going anywhere. Um, I need to do something else to uh, drive income from myself. And being in Michigan, like the job I have, it gets me by. Okay, it gets me by. Um, However, I don't feel like that's good enough. I feel like I work hard enough that I should get that I deserve to do better than just to get by. And I know that there's a lot of Americans out here that can't even make ends meet. um, which why are we like why aren't companies doing more like bringing in people from different you can do countries, you can do different states, for like now I started thinking I want to work for Tesla. That would be really cool to work for Tesla. You know, in China they have it so you can live at the facility you work. And I think for me that would be optimal. So like, for instance, it's hard to generate good money where I'm at. So it would be cool to go to a Tesla factory and them have like some off-campus place that Tesla owns, and I'm around Tesla workers. So you know, they're respectable people. They're not going to be on drugs. You know, they're probably not going to hear a lot of thump thump. You know, like people like to thump their music. I don't have to hear that crap. Obviously, Tesla workers are probably highly responsible people. I want to be around that. I want to be around the robots. I want to be around the Optimus. I want to interact. I want to see how it is. I haven't really looked into it if Tesla has that, or like, you know, somebody like me that lives in a different state that's like a depressed state, that I can go there and just like live there and to just make a ton of money, because their state generates more money. I make more per hour or whatever. Learn new skills, things of that nature. I was thinking, cause I think like my depression has been like, I think too small, so then I'm like in a box. The reason why I think small is because like in this reality, this life that I've been in, everything, I've been pretty much a small dog. I've never been like a big dog. I've always been like rode off, underdog, undervalued, and like pretty much like almost every situation where people look up to me, you know what I mean? Like I'm a status. Besides like, okay, my kids, of course they looked up to me and my kids respect me. But what I'm talking about is like influence on other people. So I've always had just like, I go my own way and nobody follows me. Nobody follows me. So it's just me constantly going my own way, doing things that I think is right. But I'm always small scale. I'm always little guy, little dog. There's nothing that like pops out that's like, hey, that's freaking cool, man. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking to myself, why don't these companies provide places for people like me that live in a depressed state, you know, like Arkansas or any of these other states that they don't really, like, you get a job. Obviously, like, if you work at Tesla, have to have some intelligence. And I don't think that you have to sit here and make the next rockets that will come back down by themselves so you can reuse them. But you can sit there and work on a line if it's not robotic. Inspections, stuff like that. It's like measuring. I'm sure there's different jobs, even if it's just like, dude, I would work at a Tesla factory and I'll be a janitor. I wouldn't care. I'll be a janitor at a Tesla factory. The prestige that Tesla, I could say I worked at Tesla. That would just be cool. I don't care if I was cleaning toilets, man. Like really, like if I'm making good money, yeah. But like, yeah, it'd be cool to have people. And then I can work my way up into something. I don't know. I can learn something. You know what I mean? This is the key, people. Here is the key going forward. You have to be able to adapt. You cannot have the boomer set mentality where it's like, I'm a boomer and I'm not going to learn anything else. I only know how to program these 3 channels because that's all I grew up with was 3 channels. That's all I know. I don't know how to do any new technology. I don't know how to do the Facebook. Like, I don't want to learn anything new. You can't have that type of mentality. You have to like continuously learn something new, gain knowledge, and adapt to whatever the changes are in the future, man. You have to continuously adapt. If you don't, you're going to be left behind. Maybe some people want to be left behind. I personally, I'm like a transhumanist. So like, yeah, if I can get adaptations to my body to make me better, I'm gonna do it. I'll get brain implants and I'll get nanobots put in me. Like, hey, if the nanobots work and it's better than my immune system, I'll replace my immune system with nanobots. Why not? It's an upgrade. I'll upgrade my body. I mean, what do you think people do with like pacemakers or like people are missing limbs, stuff like that? Or like even if we have the ability someday to like take 2 neural links and be able to make people walk again by bypassing, the spinal cord connection. If you can like make a connection with 2 neural links when it comes to like going into the central nervous system or something like that, so people can use their limbs, or perhaps just like getting a synthetic body that has your DNA. You just grow it in the lab. I want a 6'5" body, and I want it to be jacked. I want it to be ripped, and I don't want to have some of the functions of a normal body. I don't want to have to worry about breathing. I don't want to have to worry about using the bathroom. Yeah, why wouldn't I? I don't have to worry about diseases no more, right? So I'm a futurist thinker, and what frustrates me is I'm stuck in this, like, I feel like it's such an old reality that's like washed up and doesn't serve anybody anymore. It's just like, I can't believe we haven't got off the cliff yet. The economic cliff. It's all being propped up. It's just unsustainable. So it would be cool if, like I was thinking maybe I can go like work on an oil rig or something. I could just like go make a ton of money and just go work there for like 6 months. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a wife. So yeah, I can just like go work for 6 months straight on a rig and learn and have that experience, and make a ton of money. It has a living quarters. That's what I'm saying, is like these companies, they need to have more living quarters. So like, if we're gonna produce these robots like Teslas and stuff like that, like, You need to be able to have people like remote workers, like literally remote workers, where I live in a different state, but I come and live and work in your state. Like, that sounds weird, doesn't it? Where it's like, you can have people that just like come to your state, man. You know what I mean? Like, they just come there, and part of your salary is paid for the facilities of these 15-minute cities need to start happening. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't have the infrastructure. Like, where is the infrastructure that the elites are talking about? They want just to go to 15-minute cities. Like, where are they at? I want to be in a 15-minute city. I want to be able to walk to everything I have. I want it to be right there. I don't want to have to drive 8 miles to work like I do right now. I don't want to have to be like live a 30-minute walk from the gym. But I mean, that's cool right there. But I want everything right there. I don't mind walking, a mile to work. I don't mind that. So everything needs to be close. Everything needs to be close. Like, I want to be shop. I want to be able to go to the store and it be affordable, not some convenience store. And to be able to just like take my groceries, or this stuff needs to become more. I don't want to go shopping, man. I know what I need. Just need to go through my stuff real quick. Go out and order what I need to order on the app. Just have it delivered to me, man. I don't even want to go to the store. Just bypass all that crap. Like having to go to the store, all that, man. Just have it delivered. Whatever I need, just have it delivered. It needs to be more affordable. Like, we need to fix transportation, man. It's just way too expensive. And a lot of people shouldn't even be driving to begin with. They really shouldn't. So I'm excited about driverless cars. I'm excited. And people, this is where I'm ultra progressive, man. I'm ultra progressive with technology. I look at the optimism side of technology. I don't look at the negative side, and I don't agree with a lot of, Alex Jones, like, oh, technology is horrible, brother. It's like, dude, what do you think how are you broadcasting right now, man? Like, how do you even have a show? Because of technology, the innovation of technology, the innovation of the internet. If we didn't have it, then like, what would we be like? Just 3 channels, 3 propaganda channels. That's all we'd be limited to. So it's like, we need to have some type of communities where people can live in the old times. They can live right now. They can live in the future. There needs to be different communities set up for that. If you don't want to get a brain implant, cool. If you don't want to get a synthetic body replacement, cool. If you don't want to get nanobots, cool. You don't have to. That's my thing is, like, you don't have to. If you want to, if you want upgrades, cool. If you want to become superhuman, cool. I don't like breathing. I would like to go swimming under the water and not have to worry about it. I would like to be able to like have super eyesight so I could like see in the dark. I can see in infrared. I can see underwater. Yeah, I'd like to be superhuman. Hey, possibly fly. You know what I mean? Like, jump really high, be really, really strong. This body I have, I'm old. It's breaking down. So, yes, I would replace it with something that has my DNA of an 18-year-old body. I'll transplant it. I'll do that transplant. I'll shed my body. My current body for a better body. Like, I'm at the point where it's just like, I'll just rather just be in the Matrix all the time. I'm tired of sleeping. I'm tired of having to worry about it. I'm tired of having to worry about bills. I'd just rather just create. I want to be in the Matrix just creating nonstop. Learning and creating. That's what I want to be doing.